You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
Newspaper sues city. White River Current plans to file suit, according to co-owner Rich Fisher, citing FOIA law. By Lauren Siebert. The Calico Rock City Council, located in Izard County, held a meeting January 16 to discuss the banning of video recording at the city council meetings. According to Rich Fisher, co-owner of the White River Current, the council passed the revised procedures banning video recording almost unanimously, with one abstention. Arguments have been made in the past by other city councils stating that recordings are disruptive and distracting. However, according to the Freedom of Information Act FOIA 25-19-102 cited by Fisher, the interest of the public must be served, overriding concerns of convenience. In the section entitled Legislative Intent, the FOIA specifically states, "It is vital in a democratic society that public business be performed in an open and public manner, so that the electors shall be advised of the performance of public officials and of the decisions that are reached in public activity and in making public policy." Toward this end, this chapter is adopted, making it possible for them or their representatives to learn and to report fully the activities of their public officials. According to Fisher, during the course of the Calico Rock City Council meeting, a visiting photographer representing the Baxter Bulletin stood up to get a better view for the purpose of taking a photo of the council and those surrounding the table. Mayor Ronnie Guthrie advised the photographer that he must resume his seat and was not permitted to move around the room to take photos. Fisher went on to report that when asked by the photographer if there was an ordinance in place to that effect, the mayor replied, "Yes." In an offline conversation, the photographer advised that in his 25 years of covering and photographing public meetings he had never encountered such a constraint on his movements. The question has been raised before, by Representative Clark Hall in a question to Attorney General Dustin McDaniel, who replied in the form of Opinion 2010-063. In response to the question, what actions may the City Council take, if any, to prohibit the use of the City Council meetings being recorded without the governing body's consent? Attorney General McDaniel's answer was, assuming the FOIA applies to the recordings, the city cannot take any actions that would prohibit people's access to the recordings under the FOIA. McDaniel continued, the FOIA defines a public record in such a way that an audio or video recording showing the performance or lack of performance of an official function qualifies as a public record. Public records means writings, recorded sounds, films, tapes, electronic or computer-based information, or data compilations in any medium, required by law to be kept or otherwise kept, and which constitute a record of the performance or lack of performance of official functions, which are or should be carried out by a public official or employee, a governmental agency, or any other agency. According to Fisher, since the Calico Rock City Council has formally prohibited video recording of council meetings, the White River Current plans to move forward with a lawsuit against the city for violation of the Arkansas Freedom of Information Act FOIA. An attorney who specialized and has extensive experience in FOIA litigation has been recommended to the Current by the Arkansas Press Association legal team. Fisher said, contact has been initiated and legal action should be forthcoming in short order. Fisher further explained that the Current also intends to bring the situation to the attention of the Arkansas ACLU, requesting that organization's involvement and assistance in bringing the city into FOIA compliance. Mayor Guthrie could not be reached for comment.
Thanks for listening to Spring River Chronicle, audio on the go. Be sure to subscribe to the paper and check us out online at myspringriver.com.